Hello, everybody, and we are here, Irina Portnova, with my guest, John Brown. Actually, we are running this episodes, and today is the second episode of the series Wealth from Within, where we continue our conversation talking about the money. And today we want to focus more on what does it mean to have a relationship with money? Because believe it or not, everything starts from the relationship, right? We have the relationship to ourselves, we have the relationship with the partners, with friends, with the family, and we also have the relationship with money. John, what does it come for you when I say relationship with money?
Well, the very first thing I can think of, because that's how I live my life, is that I respect money. And because I have a respectable relationship with money, I try not to waste it on things that are not necessary in my life. In other words, everything that's created, no matter how modern it is or how stylish it is, if it doesn't appeal to me, I don't have to spend my money on it. So my relationship with money is a matter of respect. It's not necessarily very easy to come by, but you can lose it very easily. And so I try to hold on to it for the times when I need it.
All
How,
right, thank you so much.
how about you,
Yeah,
Irina?
yeah,
What's
for
your
me,
relationship like?
yes, for me, since I'm a manifestation coach, I teach people that money goes where it's welcome. And a lot of time we hear when people are saying, "Oh, I don't need money," or "I'm not after money," or "You know what? I don't want to deal anything with the money," right? Or when people are saying, "I never have enough money." Believe it or not, when we talk from manifestation point, and what does it mean manifesting, it means whatever thoughts we carry with ourselves and whatever words we are speaking, we actually sending and transmitting the energy and signal to the universe, and the universe is going to bring to us more of what we are speaking and thinking. So when people say, "I don't have enough money," the universe hears them. Okay, you don't need more money because you're saying you don't have them. I'm going to send more situations in your life that you're going to experience it, right? So
Awesome.
I teach people how to be more mindful with our words and thoughts. And
Mm-hmm.
if you truly want to live from the mindset of abundance, when we touched that topic last time, right, in our last episode, we develop that relationship with money where we want to welcome the money, right? And I can even offer the tool where you could sit down and write for 7 days straight the letter to money, where you're saying, "I miss you so much. I love when we are together," and express all the love and connection and affection as you would be talking to the friend. Because what is money? Money is the energy, like
Mm-hmm.
everything else. So we do not need money just to have this, physical object of it, right? We
Right,
want money to be able to enjoy what matters to us.
right.
So money actually represents the means for us to spend on something that we love. And like you mentioned, John, that's true. We do not just want to spend money on something that does is not meaningful for us. And
Exactly.
usually people prone to remember more the experiences than the physical objects when they spend on money, right? So people love to go on vacation. People love to whoever enjoy the concert, different places, going to the cruises, going on the beautiful trainings, right? Something that gives them the value of experience itself. That's exactly what we want to have the money for. But
Mm-hmm.
it all starts with our relationship to money.
I
John,
agree.
tell us more the way you help people to develop the relationship with money.
So As I said before, I'm not the one to spend money just because I have money. I want to spend it and see what the value is that I'm getting in exchange for the money, and to have a great relationship with the enjoyment I'm going to get out of what I have purchased or given my money to. Because I do donate money to different areas, and I know that they're doing an excellent job with that money, no matter how small it is or how great it is. So that's fine with me. And so when I go on vacation, or I enjoy my birthday for a month, or I buy this fancy dress or shoes or whatever it might be, it's a purchase that I'm going to enjoy, and I'm going to feel the value and the worth of exchanging my money for that value, but not just to spend it because I have money. That's not my style. There are others that I've seen who has to buy everything that comes on the market. They have to buy the latest this, the latest that, the latest wares, what have you. I don't see it as enjoying the money or having respect for money the way they should. But that's their lifestyle. And everybody chooses how to live, right? And then there are others who have the lack mentality as opposed to the abundance mentality. So they hold on to what they have, not realizing that there is more that they can get or they can work towards getting. So, they always say different strokes for different folks. So it is with the relationship with money and the different people that you come across. But I can only share my own experience to give validity to what I'm saying about my relationship with money.
I love
So,
it.
thank you. So, can you expand on the manifestation portion of the relationship with money, just to give our viewers a better understanding of how they can build or create that relationship for themselves?
Thank you so much, John. First of all, thanks so much for sharing your personal experience and give the listeners more perspective on what is the best way to treat the money.
Mm-hmm.
From a manifestation point of view, remember when we were kids, the parents used to tell us all the time, the money don't grow on the trees, right? Be
Mm-hmm.
careful not to spend money. So all these statements that we could hear over and over and over again, they all ingrained in our subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm.
So subconscious mind is something that represents our operating system. We all have the operating system from which we operate based on our belief system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where does the belief system comes from? Initially from our parents, then from our school, from the university, from the peers, right? So everything reflects whatever people are saying, it does reflect on ourselves unless we learn how to consciously deal with that and how to stop something that we do not want to accept and reject anything what other people are saying.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, the majority of the operating system and beliefs around money were all formed since we were raised and at our families and see how our parents handled the money. So it was given us the idea how we are going to handle money when we grow up, right?
True, true. And some of
So
us never learned,
exactly, right?
unfortunately. Yes.
Right. So the idea is that we always can reprogram our minds for more abundance,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just knowing that we first have to firmly believe that it's possible. Because if we do not have that faith that we can actually change everything, our relationship with money, our lifestyle and everything else, if we do not believe ourselves, we cannot actually experience it, right? Because like I say, we are dealing with the programs that been with us for many years, and people want to reprogram their brain, their mind, but it takes time.
Of
Because
course.
how many times we are gonna go back to our old story that, like, it's never enough money, let's just save it, let's just, like, keep accumulating it. But then again, if we don't do it in a conscious way and smart way, it's just gonna hurt us at the end of the road, right? So it's all very important to understand how it works, and we can actually manifest more money. But we just have to have the patience, we have to have the faith, and we have to have the tools.
And I'm glad you said that, because in our business, when a client comes to us, we want to give them the tools that they need, or share the information about the tools that they can use to build that abundance and not worry about the lack, and build a better relationship with money. For example, you'll have someone coming to us that is totally upside down. They believe that if they throw their monies into an investment, stock market, for example, and put it out there to say, yes, I'm going to be rich in 10 years. We know what happened in the stock market. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, and it could go down to zero. We want to turn those ideas upside down and put it right side up. Just like building a home, you want to build the floor first, then you build the walls, then you put the windows, etc. We want you to have proper protection first, as the first layer of your cake. And if you have proper protection in place, we can talk about this all day, what that would mean. And we can't get into it today because we don't have all the time. But you want to look at that first, get that first layer solid. Then you start talking about paying off your debts. Then you want to build long-term savings. And then you want to talk about investing. That way you can be in the market, accept some risks, and see what happens if your money grows the way you envision it will grow. But without that proper protection, God forbid you lose your job tomorrow. God forbid one member of the family passes. What do? So we reschool our clients in a way that it makes sense, that once you build that respectable relationship with money, you will start putting it in the right place at the right time for the long-term benefit of getting the results you want, because you have changed your thinking about money to the point where you want to see it grow and work towards a purpose that you can fulfill later on in life as you so desire. That way you can build your dreams and enjoy your dreams when they become a reality. And the dreams come from manifestation. We make it a reality, providing our clients listen to our directions.
Wow, I love it. You said it all. It's like such a good wrap up about our episode today.
Yes.
And it's true. It just, like, I just wanted to add one more point before we finish, we close up. As you were speaking, what comes to me is, we go to school, we go to the universities, we have all these degrees, but they sadly don't teach us how to manage our finances, right, properly. They don't actually educate us on that. And they don't educate us on how to live the life. How do we handle our health? How do we handle our relationship, love? How do we handle our business or career, right? And how do we can actually have this time and money freedom where we are not overworked, overstressed, just to have this money, right? But then we don't have even the time to enjoy that. So it's very important to have that balance, right? So that's exactly where the people like us come into the picture, where we are here to educate others.
As a matter of fact, I'm so glad I have this opportunity to speak, because I was a middle school teacher. And on career day, I offered a lesson plan that was about finance, would have taught the students the basics in handling money, going to the bank, just little things that they probably don't know but need to know. And it was turned down. This is too advanced for the students. They have to learn at some point. I learned to count money working on Saturdays when I was going to school in high school. They taught me how to count money. I'm not sure who is teaching these kids how to count money. And when I say count money, somebody gives you $10 and you're spending $2.50 out of it. There's a way to count it to make sure you get back to $10 to know that they spent this much and this is their change left over. I don't know who is teaching that anymore. Something as simple as that. But this particular lesson was turned down and I've never forgotten it, because this is where finance education could have begun for those students that I wanted to share that information with. But school didn't want it. So, but you know what? We can't dwell on the past. We can move forward. And as we move forward, we make things better for the next generation.
I love it. And I love what we do because it's so much needed. And we just continue doing these series just to educate people, to keep them informed, and to give them more confidence and comfort in the area of finances and money. All right.
Excellent.
It was awesome again to have this episode to get to talk about it. And we are going to see each other and our audience next week. And please comment. Oh, okay, we had some comments I didn't even read. Oh, that's Bruno. Bruno, yeah. Yeah, so maybe next time, good and bad debt. Lots
Good
of people
idea.
don't know what that is, right? And
Mhm.
thanks for the idea, Bruno, for sure. And we want everybody else who is gonna be watching this episode to put in the comments. Is there any questions you have? Because we definitely want to address the questions and to give you as much help as we can and share our knowledge.
Of course.
Thanks so much for everybody who stopped by. Thanks so much, Bruno, for wonderful comments. And we'll have something to talk next time. Thank you and have a great day. See you next week.